Alright, I'm prepping some Poormans Beef Brisket. So, never made it before. So we'll see how it goes. Because beef brisket obviously is very expensive. And I have this in the freezer. So, anyways, here we go. I'm going to douse with mustard. Obviously you need to shake it up first. Like so. I got ahead of myself. Forgot to, I can do that on the other side once I flip it. So, I'm going to start with some salt. Put salt on, and then I'm going to do a little garlic salt with it because I don't have no garlic powder. I'm out, so I'm going to put a little bit of garlic salt on. And I got this stuff called Chicago Chop, which is, let's see, it is salt, black pepper, dried garlic and onion, white pepper, ginger, brown sugar. That's that side. Alright, so we inject this baby with some beef broth. And by the way, if anybody knows me, I wing everything. I don't care. You can do a little soy sauce. Oh, you wanted how much? Yeah, about this much. That was Worcestershire. You start oozing out, you know you got enough in there. Alright, dab that off. Mustard. If anybody watches any YouTube shit for cooking, everybody tells you can't taste the mustard. It is true, but I always go with a harder grade mustard than everybody else usually does. I usually go to strong horseradish. I do it all the time on my ribs. My ribs turn out really good, like really good. All right. Salt, which is pretty good coarse sea salt. garlic salt. Oh, you dog, you. I got a mess for the wife to clean up now. So, anyways, back to the garlic salt. And, oh God, I'm jumping around. I forgot a lot of shit here. And I put seasoning on pretty heavy, and I mean pretty heavy. Pepper, which I forgot on the other side. Ooh, that's heavy. And crushed red peppers. Oop, that's the wrong one. Ground red pepper. Of course, if you don't like stuff spicy, you might not want that on. And then we got paprika. Yeah, let's see here. I forgot to do the other side, so we need to get that done. All right, we'll leave off pepper. Crushed red peppers. And paprika. Yeah, I like a little more of this since I smeared it off. And that's it. I'll cover that all up. Leave this mess for my wife. And I'll get this ready for tomorrow's lunch. And lunch actually will be tomorrow's supper because it's going to take a while. That's all I got for you now. When I'm ready to put it on the grill, we'll start this back up again. All right, it is 3:30 in the morning. I turned the smoker on already. I go flip her up to 225 it's going to. A lot of people go 250, 275. I kind of disagree with that because it is just a small piece of meat. I should say a thin piece of meat. And it's not very much fat like a brisket has. Guess I'm gonna have suppose I can turn this off, can't see nothing anyway. So since you can't see, I'm going to shut her off and we'll check back in when it's light out. And they're on, probes in, temperature thing is on. Taking that in the house because it's freaking cold out. Had to move everything in the corner from that storm that went through. Alright, check back with you in about, I don't know, probably be 3 hours. Alright, after changing the batteries, getting everything set up, I got the barbecue set at 190 for a low. That's in case the pellets get jammed or run out. It'll alarm me. And I got the barbecue high at 325, which it should never hit. And the food is at 165 to pull it off and wrap. That's what I got for now. And see you guys in a little bit. check her out. Oh, them babies look good. What's that? It's nice out. There's my neighbor. He's giving me shit for while you're in my underwear. Cooking again. Kind of funny. Get them babies wrapped up. My butcher paper and put the phone down because I can't do it on the phone. I gotta share this. I tried picking it up and it's starting to fall apart already. Alright, don't drop this baby. There. Alright, I gotta put this down. Alright. There they are all wrapped up. Throw back, get them. And yeah, I overslept, so they're a little warmer than I wanted to be, but looks like the smoking was still pretty good on them. So just thought I'd give you an update. It is 9:40 in the morning. Since I last videoed, it was probably hour and a half, 2 hours ago, and I turned the grill down to 200. You'll see in the video, the right side, that piece is really coming along great. It's already starting to break down, so I had to turn the grill down to 200 because I can't keep cooking heck out of it, because it's basically I'm waiting for it to render down time. And the left one was tough as heck, and I can't keep cranking on that one because that'll dry out the other one. So I'm trying to get my rendering time on the right piece now at a lower temperature. Meanwhile, the left piece just needs to cook. So I will be pulling off the right piece and letting that rest earlier than the other. And that's going to be my goal, to let the other one tenderize. Once I pull that tender piece off, I'll crank it back up to 225 and let that piece cook more. Stay tuned. See how it turns out. Alright, it's been in the oven at 170 for, oh god. This is the one that was done. It was not tough. With my big butcher knife.
I used it to chop up the apples.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like. There's a bone in there. I guess it's falling apart. It's falling right apart, so that's good. Falling apart before I cut it. Ooh, that looks good. Tastes really good. It's tender. I don't even have to cut it, just, oop, makes a mess, but there you go. It's good. It turned out. All right, till the next cooking job. Have a good night. It looks blurry. I don't know why it looks blurry. Let's go
You want a camera shot on yours?
Sure, I gotta give him a close up of the meat. It is very good. I'm happy. And here's the final product. I've been nibbling ever since I cut it. Alright, let's check out the second piece that was tough at first. compared to the other piece. I'm taking when the bones fall right out of it. It ain't that tough. Oh yeah, it's done.
Like I said, I think you're going to hear
This one's for my son, so I really don't want to butcher it all up and let it dry out. So, but as you can see, it easily fall apart. I actually think this one's in better shape than ours was. What I would do different next time is not put it in the oven for us to eat supper later. This was done way earlier, and you could have came off the grill when it was done, rested for an hour, and eat it, and then it would have been really good. I just think sitting in the oven waiting for us to, I think it sat in the oven for at least 3 to 4 hours at 170. If my oven would have went to 160, I probably would have did that, but I couldn't. So yeah, it is awesome. All right, that's it. And I got my hands all slopped up. Till the next one. I'm not sure why that was kind of blurry, so I'll just give you a little check-in here. But you can see how deep the smoke ring was. It is very tender. It's just falling apart. I don't want to keep wrecking it. I want to keep one piece for my son. But yeah, very good. And I watched my video and I kind of said that wrong. I left it in the oven waiting for supper, and that's what I wouldn't do again. It was very, very good flavor-wise. I had like one chunk that dried out just from sitting, and I don't know why, but that was actually the thickest piece of the meat, and that dried out. So you're gonna get dizzy with me, but anyways, that piece dried out a little bit. But other than that, the flavor was awesome. The wife even says we don't get food like this at the restaurant. Is that true, Debbie?
Yes.
What are you doing by the garbage? Huh? You know better than that. You're not getting any. You be good boy. You get out of there. Yeah, I know you smell it. You sit. You good boy.